What's going on, MMA fans? We are back for another show of Ugly Truth Fight Picks, and we have Joseph Holmes back on the show. And our special guest today is UFC featherweight Blake Bilder. Blake, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed, bro. Blessed and highly favored, man. I'm living my dream and waking up and just getting to do what I love every day, man. It's a great life. How are you?
I am fantastic. And I know you got a fight around the corner. We'll have to set up an interview to preview that here in the very near future. But today
Yes,
we're going
sir.
to be diving into UFC Charlotte, guys. It's another great card. It's this Saturday, UFC on ABC 4. It's called as well. And as always, we're going to start with the main event. It's Yair Rozenstruik and Jailton Jr. And Jr. is a massive favorite, minus 475 over Rozenstruik, plus 375. Blake, let's start with you as our guest, man. What do you see this happen in this main event fight?
Man, I like Rozenstruik. I don't know. I haven't really heard too much from the other guy, but Rozenstruik's man, that guy's a fucking monster, bro. I don't know. I got him. Plus, I like the underdogs because I'm an underdog. You know.
Joseph?
Yeah, I got Rozenstruik too. I mean, especially with them being such a huge underdog. I mean, there might be some money there. He hits hard. He hits hard in a mug. So I got Rozenstruik on that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do either of you guys know a whole lot about Jailton Jr.? He looks like an absolute beast. I am surprised at the odds, though. It seems like it should be a heck of a lot closer.
Yeah, I don't know, Johnson. I wish I had Tapology up right now, but Rozenstruik, I know for a fact, is a beast. I wouldn't overlook him that heavy.
Yeah, that fool's got heavy hands. If you get hit by that fool, I just feel like you're going out.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Rozenstruik quite a bit in the UFC. Jailton Almeida, he's undefeated in the UFC so far, so we'll see if he can keep that going. He's coming off a round 2 ground and pound victory over Shamil Abdur Kamov, if I said that right.
Guy, Jailton Almeida. Does he dance after he wins?
I don't think he's the same guy that dances. He might. I think.
Did I fight on a card with him early on? Jailton
Almeida. Let's take a peek here.
Is he like a big, tall Brazilian dude?
Yeah, he fought at UFC 279, Diaz versus Ferguson. UFC 283, Teixeira versus Hill. He's been on some pretty monster cards. He also finished Parker Porter in the first round in May of last year. So the guy's been in the UFC for a little while.
Wasn't that the Cater? Wasn't that a Calvin Cater card?
That was let's see. No, that wasn't.
Who was the headline of that card?
It was Caitlin Vieira and Holly Holm.
Yeah, I was on that card. I was right.
I don't see you. No,
I know who you're talking about. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, I'm still going Rozenstruik. Sorry, okay. I wish I had Tapology up, but
all right.
So that's what I got to do right now.
Rozenstruik. Well, look, when you get a guy that we know has power like that, that's that big of an underdog, it makes sense to take some money and throw it down on Rozenstruik right there. That's your main event, guys. We'll keep it moving to the co-main event, which I am equally as excited for, maybe even more so. Anthony Smith, Johnny Walker, and this is essentially a pick 'em up. Bovada, they're both minus 110. So Joseph, let me start with you here first on this one. What are your thoughts on this light heavyweight matchup?
I like it, man. Anthony Smith has been on a decline lately. And Johnny Walker, kind of the opposite. He's been training out there with Connor's coach and everything. I think I got Johnny Walker. And I'm surprised that's not the main event, too. But, yeah, I got Johnny Walker.
Right?
That's kind of what I was thinking. Blake, are you on the same page as Joseph?
Yeah, actually I am. Yeah, Anthony Smith is tough as nails for sure. But Johnny Walker is just so explosive. I just think that he's just so unorthodox I feel like Anthony Smith is kind of like I feel like Johnny Walker is just a little bit too awkward for him. He'll be hitting like different angles and like he'll catch them like on in betweens when they're striking. I just feel like that's how it's gonna go. I like Johnny Walker, man. The kid that guy's fucking athletic as fuck. The guy's crazy.
And he's coming off of 2 big wins as well over Paul Craig and Ian Cutelaba before that. So, I mean, and you look at his losses, Jamal Hill, Thiago Santos. So he's only losing to the absolute top of the division.
Yeah.
So that's an intriguing co-main event right there. Daniel Rodriguez and Ian Garry is up next. And Ian Garry, another big favorite here, minus 320 against Daniel Rodriguez, who is a dog, plus 270 as your underdog. Blake, let me start with you on this one first, man. Do you think there's some dog money barking with Daniel Rodriguez?
I think so for sure, man. I like Rodriguez. That dude's tough. Ian Garry. Yeah, I don't know. I like Rodriguez. Did he? That was a close fight that he had that last fight. Yeah.
Ian Garry, he almost got finished.
Yeah. Yeah, Rodriguez is cool, man. He's got good boxing. I really like that. I really like that fool. I think he has really good boxing, and I think that he can get the job done with his striking. I like that. I like that guy.
Joseph.
Yeah, I like Daniel Rodriguez too. He's a gamer and he's a Iridium Sports, so I think I got Daniel Rodriguez.
Okay, yeah, you're a company man. You got to stick with the Iridium guys, right? That's
yeah.
Fair enough, man. Well, this is a really intriguing bout. Ian Machado Garry, he's undefeated. So we'll see if Daniel Rodriguez can take that. Rodriguez a lot more experience. He's 17-3. Ian Garry's only 11-0. So I'm really intrigued by this one. I can't wait for that fight. The next one, Joseph, let me start with you on this one because this is your guy, Alex Morono, Tim Means. Morono is the favorite, minus 220. Tim, the Dirty Bird Means, is the dog, plus 180. I know where you're going. I know you're not going to pick against Alex, but just how do you see this fight going here?
I could see an all-out war, a 3-round banger. Alex is as real as they come. So I think that Alex is very proud to have this fight, and I think that he's going to show it in there too. So I think that if Tim's game for a banger, Alex is game for a banger, and we could just see fight of the year.
Blake, what do you think about this welterweight bout? Alex Morono, Tim Means.
All right, Alex Morono.
Oh, that was a quick answer.
Yeah,
pretty straight to it.
yeah. I got Alex Morono, bro. Just whatever he wants on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make it 3 for 3. Team Alex Morono against the Dirty Bird Tim Means. Well, that's another. I mean, this card is fantastic. UFC on Charlotte, or again UFC on ABC4. It really is top to bottom. A lot of great matchups here. Here's another one: Matt Brown, Court McGee. Matt Brown is your dog, plus 200. Court McGee, minus 235. Blake, do you feel like Matt Brown as the underdog can pull the upset, or do you feel like Court McGee should get his hand raised here?
Man, I like Matt Brown. I want Matt Brown to win, just because, man, that guy has been around forever, and just based off of me just liking who he is as a fighter, man. He's like one of those guys that I really looked up to. So I just like him. I'm rooting for him. I want him to win.
This is hard. This one's hard. These are two of these. Man, I'd be happy either one of them won. I don't want to go for either, honestly. I hope to see another, just like the Morono Tim Means card. I hope to see fight of the year out of this fight. I don't want to put any energy on any negative energy on either guy. I love both guys.
Matt Brown is 42 years old now. Court McGee is 38. So these are two of the older guys on the UFC roster.
Crazy.
A couple of fighters that we all know from a very long time ago. They've been mainstays in the MMA world, and they're going at it here on this card, UFC on ABC 4. This next one, man, Karl Williams and Chase Sherman. I can't wait for this one as well. Karl Williams minus 425, massive favorite. Chase Sherman, the dog, plus 325. Joseph, do you feel like there's any chance Chase Sherman pulls this upset, or do you feel like this is Karl Williams' fight?
Man, this is definitely Karl Williams' fight. I hate to be that way. Chase is an awesome fighter who's been around a while as well, but I think this is Karl's time.
Blake, you feeling the same way?
Yeah, I'm trying to look these guys up, man. Where is this?
Karl's just freaking.
He's a beast. And, it's funny too. I actually talked to Cody Durden the other day, and he told me this story about how they were, wrestling together when they were younger. They were on the same team, and obviously very different weight classes, and they got into a little tiff, and Cody had said to Karl, if we were the same weight class, I'd kick your butt or something like that. And they just he kind of laughed at him, and now they're they train together. They're very, very close friends. So it's just kind of funny, obviously their relationship as it's grown and whatnot, but I just thought it was a very interesting story. I wanted to mention that about Karl Williams.
That is
Karl Williams, man, that motherfucker look like a monster, bro.
Oh, he is.
God damn. I got that fool. Yeah. I got Karl Williams. This is what I'm talking about. I need faces, but I found a site where I could look at these. Yeah, I got Karl Williams. He looks like a goddamn Ninja Turtle.
The muscles on top of the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Jesus. Yeah, I got that fool.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet. Yeah, Karl Williams, obviously he's the younger man too. Huge favorite. I wouldn't risk any money betting on Chase Sherman there. Cody Stamann and Douglas Silva de Andrade is up next. Stamann is your favorite, minus 155. De Andrade is the dog, plus 130. Blake, what are you feeling about this one?
Yeah, I got Cody, man. I got Cody. Yeah, he's out in Vegas. He trains with Andy Barella and the guys over at 10th Planet. Good wrestling. I think he can edge that. I don't really know too much about Douglas, but I like Cody, man. He's kind of like a quiet guy. But he's been looking pretty good in his last few performances. I like Cody on this one.
And Joseph, both of these guys are very well known as far as, the tenure of them here in the UFC, but Cody Stamann a little bit more well known. He's 21, 5-1. Do you think he gets a win here?
Yeah, I think Cody gets a win here. He's been on his way up. It's his time.
How do you see it ending?
Oh, shoot. I can see it going on 3 and him dominating for 3.
Yeah, I feel the same, bro.
I can see him dominating 3.
Okay, I'll listen to you guys right there, and I'll go with Cody Stamann for the win. Carlos Ulberg and Ihor Potieria is up next, and another fight where the odds are all over the place. Ulberg minus 400, Potieria plus 300. Blake, do you feel like there's any chance that Potieria pulls a big upset here, or is this another one where Carlos Ulberg is he's gonna win and just kind of bet that way?
Carlos Ulberg, that motherfucker is a goddamn warrior. He's gonna win. Yeah, I have zero faith in Ihor. Fucking no way, bro. Yeah, I'm going Carlos all the way. That fool's a monster.
Joseph, you feeling the same way here?
I'm gonna have to be. I actually don't know either of these two guys by name. I wish I could see them. Yeah,
Light-
I'm this one.
Yeah, I went on UFC.com, bro, and then like I started putting a face to the names. It's a lot better.
Yeah, I usually
But
have tap. Yeah, but I don't like looking over there the whole video.
yeah, Carlos is he's like that big fucking Samoan looking motherfucker from New Zealand.
Yeah, he's a monster, and he's got some big wins, man. Tafon and
Yeah,
Chukwi
he's
knocked
been
him out in the
starching
first round.
people.
Yeah. UD win
Yeah,
over Fabio Sharon at UFC 271. The dude's an absolute beast. So I think that's a safe
monster.
bet. Stay with
Yeah,
the
monster.
significant favorite right there. Natan
Monster.
Levy and Pete Rodriguez is up next. Pete Rodriguez is the dog, plus 220. Natan
Yeah.
Levy, minus 285. Joseph, what are your thoughts on this one, buddy?
I think this is one of our opportunities where our underdog could come upset. I think Pete has a chance here. If he stays smart, stays smart, gets a strict game plan going. I think he has a chance.
Pete Rodriguez 5-1, Natan Levy 8-1. So both of these guys are, relatively newer in their professional careers here. Blake, do you have a thought one way or another on this fight?
Yeah, Natan will beat him. He's good, man. He's good. He's like one of those guys that's like really well rounded. Pete's cool. Pete's fucking tough, man. I watched his last fight. He's a tough guy. I just don't think he has the experience like Natan does, and I think Natan will finish him, to be honest.
I'm with you there. I actually feel like Natan's going to get a big win here in this fight. We'll keep it moving, guys. Yeon Kim is back against Mandy Bohm. Kim is the minus 200 favorite. Mandy Bohm plus 165. Blake, do you feel one way or another about these two ladies? It's a 125-pound bout.
I'll probably go with Kim from South Korea. I don't know too much about either one of them. I don't know. I'm gonna just go with Yeon Kim. She
Coming
looks
off a couple losses here, Joseph. You think she snaps that and gets back in the win column?
The South Koreans have been looking great, so I think I'm gonna go with Bilder on this one.
Yeah, hit her with some taekwondo. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I love it, guys. Now this next fight is one that I'm really surprised that it looks like it's the second fight of the night. I thought maybe it would be a little bit further back, but Bryan Battle.
This is crazy for being so low on the card. This should be I think this should be on I would say even main card.
I was kind of thinking this Gabe Green.
Bryan Battle versus gifted Gabe Green.
Great fight.
Really
Joseph.
Great fight.
I don't know why I can't picture who Gabe Green is.
Gabe Green kind of looks like me, but like on I'm not gonna say that, but like a lot more muscle.
I do like Bryan Battle.
Yeah,
he's slick, bro. He's slick. That's a good fight.
Ultimate Fighter winner. Well, so how do you see this fight going, Blake? Do you feel like Battle is going to use his distance here and kind of keep him at the end with his jabs, or do you feel like Gabe Green is going to be able to close that and get some dirty boxing going here?
Yeah, and that's exactly, honestly, Ryan, that's exactly how it's gonna go too. It's gonna be a battle of it's gonna be a Bryan Battle of Green trying to get in on Battle, and Battle being like smooth on the outside, like just like tatting him up with strikes and keeping him on the outside. Battles looked really good in his last in his last few fights, man. I really like that guy. He's a Team Iridium guy too. I've trained not necessarily with Gabe Green, but just alongside him. I've seen him in the gym a couple times, but because Gabe Green's a familiar face, I'm gonna go with him. But fuck, it's a banger. I see this. I think somebody will get finished in this fight because both of them got good striking, and I just feel like one of like so much to the point that one of them was gonna get caught with something.
Joseph, any thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I mean, I like Iridium, but but I do like Bryan Battle still. He's good at range, and he's tricky with his kicks. I like Bryan.
And just as far as the odds go, I didn't mention that when we got into this one. Right now, Gabe Green is your favorite, -140. Bryan Battle is the dog, +115. So I'm really intrigued about this one. I feel like this could potentially be fight of the night, at least for the undercard, man. This is a really, really banger at 170. One more fight to go, fellas. Jessica Rose Clark and Tainara Lisboa. And it's essentially a pick on both -110. Blake, let me ask you, let's start with you here, buddy. First thoughts on this fight, which is going to kick off the card.
I got Jessica Rose Clark because homegirl's got like sick ass tats and face tats and shit. So like I fucks with that heavy. Also, she's from Australia, so I also know that this chick just like signed a deal with like saying that she can't get into any goddamn restaurants out there because they'll kick her out. Because I got kicked out of a restaurant just for like a little cross on my face. And old girl's got a few tats on her face, so yeah, she's about that life. She don't give a fuck.
Wow.
I like her. Yeah,
That's
they
crazy.
kicked me out of the restaurant, bro. Oh, mate,
crazy.
sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm like, bro, I was just taking pictures with like a few people at these tables. Oh yeah, we got a problem with all the bikies around here. Sorry. I was like, whatever, bro.
Damn, that's lame. I'm sorry that happened to you, buddy. Joseph, you feeling the same way about this fight? You think Jessica Rose Clark gets her hand raised?
Yeah, I like Clark. She's a hottie too. She looks like Harley Quinn.
Yeah. Harley Quinn vibes for sure.
I like that.
I like her a lot. So yeah, I hope she wins this fight. I don't know much about her opponent, but I hope she does well. And her name's been getting bigger lately too. Isn't she on like a 2-win?
Yo, UFC's tripping on old girl Lisboa. She ain't even got a country behind her, and she's a hidden character. Fucking, she ain't even got a profile pic.
Yeah, they got to update that for sure.
I got
they're like Jessica Rose.
That is hell.
Well, that does it, guys. That's all 12 fights that we got through here. Again, it's UFC on ABC4 or UFC Charlotte. It's a great card. Joseph, I'm happy to have you back, man. We'll definitely have to talk some more here.
You, bro. Missed you.
Yeah, we've missed you for sure. And Blake, we really appreciate you doing this, man. I'll make sure to get a hold of Ed. We'll set up an interview to preview your upcoming fight. It will be here before you know it. So thank you for the time. Before we do sign off here, let people know where they can find you on social media.
Just holler at your boy on Instagram at Blake the Builder. You'll see all of if you do that, all of your wildest dreams will come true.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Blake, we'll chat soon. And Joseph, same deal, buddy.
Hey,
all right, sounds good. God bless.
See you guys.
Meet you, brother. Talk soon.
Take care, man.